The Embankment, but it's not London, it's Wellingborough in Northamptonshire. It's rate the darts venue time. Well, two pubs in mind today. There's this pub across the road here called the Crown, and then there's another pub, the Locomotive. It's 1.2 miles, so I'm going to walk there first. Hopefully do a vlog. I don't know if they've got a dartboard, then come back here, and I don't know if there's a dartboard here. If there is, that'll be next week's vlog. So hoping to get two vlogs today. Might only get one, might get zero. But the Crown, but firstly, walk to the Locomotive. Well, that's Wellingborough train station in the distance over there, which is between the two venues. Well, I am knackered. My phone's telling me 30 degrees, so I think I'll be having a drink at the Locomotive, regardless of whether or not it has a dartboard. But it does state, both these pubs state they've got bar games. Always a bit dubious about, I've seen quite a few pubs state online they've got bar games and then it's just a pool table, but we shall see. So, I've arrived at the Locomotive. Never been in here before. Looks quirky. No idea if it's got a dartboard or not, so might not even be vlogging it yet. But yeah, converted house. Well, half of a converted house by the looks of it. That chimney looks like it was servicing more than one house at one time. But yeah, very busy road. Going to cross it and get myself into the Locomotive. Episode 62, rate the darts venue. Well, we have a board, and what a find this is. This is going to be a great vlog here at the Locomotive. More about the environment later. Wow. But board watch, wow. I'm not sure what came first, the last train to depart the station or this board. Wow, well, I'm not sure. The board may be one of the older antiques in here. That's a Unicorn Eclipse HD. But yeah, it's certainly an old board. Look at that number ring. Wow. We've got one house dart. Oh my god. Okay, is that house dart there to hold the numbering in place? Should. Sorry, I had to pause the video there, so the number ring was coming away in my hand. I can't believe that house dart's doing anything, but as soon as I moved it, the number ring came out, so I'm just going to put it back there. That's better. I mean, not only is that an old board, look at the condition of it. Yeah, it's a bit of a shocker. Time for a new board here, but great to see this board. It's unique, but it can't be any better than a 4 out of 10. Okay, beer garden and smoking shelter for the value section. Well, this is quite a setup. Very small beer garden, but absolutely excellent. Pint of Foster's, £4.20. Not bad. Small quirky pub. Maybe on the expensive side, £4.20, but it's not too bad. Just above competitive price for me, that. And then crisps. Well, we've got a nice unique flavour. Jalapeno and dill. Nothing competitive about the price. £1.50. Look, I shoot from the hip every week about these prices. I can say £1.50 is too expensive. I don't know what they cost. I don't know what they are at cost. Maybe there's not a huge amount of profit in crisps at £1, £1.10. I don't know. But as a customer that wouldn't know that, why would I? £1.50. Nah, too much. So it's £5.70 beer and crisps, So for value, I'm going to give that 6 out of 10. Is that a little Darth Vader figure in the window? And is that Darth Vader in the garden? Oh, is he guarding the apple tree? Look at the size of those apples. Brilliant. Is the remainder of the beer garden. Barbecue. Lovely. Brilliant. Okay, well, darts setup time, and this, I feel this is going to be the hardest to grade yet. I mean, I've already started talking and I still don't know what grade I'm giving it. There's so much good about it. But yeah, well, let's have a look at it. We've got a board surround. Okay, we're happy with that. Now, we've got full circular dedicated board lighting. No evidence that it works. Obviously we've got this wire hanging from it. I can't see, well, there is a socket there. Now, I may ask at the bar, because I think it would be worth seeing this full light in action. It would make a difference to what isn't a good board. That's clearly been bought, so it's an investment. As it stands right now, aside from the dedicated board light, the lighting would be absolutely awful. There's absolutely no lights going to come anywhere near this board. Okay, nope, absolutely nothing, and no evidence of where to stand. However, bit of DIY action here. That, I haven't unrolled it yet, I'm fairly certain that will be a darts mat. So I'm going to pause this video and we'll see. And like magic, we have an OK. We now know where to stand. Yeah, I had to roll it out myself. I don't mind that. It was quite clearly there, easily visible to be used if you want. They don't want their mat rolled out all the time. That's up to them. Now, the flooring, and it's very odd, this flooring. I'm indoors, but it's an AstroTurf, which is effectively carpet. Now, this darts mat is not hard wearing. It's a carpet itself, so carpet on carpet, it will move a lot and it will ride up as I walk on it. I know that from experience, but what's the purpose of a darts mat? So you know where to stand. And I've got this mat perfectly flush to the wall. I know exactly where to stand. Now the scoring situation's interesting. They've got a chalkboard, but it's quite a distance away. There it is. Not far, but in terms of in a game, you'd retrieve your darts and you'd be right the way over here. But it's clean, it's got chalk, and it's there if you want to use it. It's all that matters. So for darts setup, got an abundance of space here. We've got the chalkboard and the surround, and I know exactly where to stand. I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10. The lighting's poor, there's no evidence of how it works. I may or may not ask at the bar, but it presents itself as a redundant, defunct light. So yeah, dart setup, 7 out of 10. I've been throwing for a few minutes now, I'm not playing too bad. A few treble 20s in there, but look what I spied underneath the, what do you call that thing? Skittles. That is a darts hockey. Massive bolts sticking out of it, so I've peeled back the darts mat to try and find the holes in the floor, and I cannot find them anywhere. So I'm wondering if they're underneath this AstroTurf. So the hockey's there, but it's not any use to me. I know where to stand anyway, so I'm certainly not deducting points. If I'd found a couple of holes on the floor, may have been worth an extra point, but Oh, I don't know. Nothing wrong with the darts, mate. Well, in amongst this bookcase with a lifetime supply of chalk and a cloth, found a socket, found a plug, and lo and behold, lights the board up like a Christmas tree. An umbrella in case it starts raining 180s, and I am going to elevate the dart setup of 7 out of 10. And this might be a bit controversial, but I'm going to jump it from a 7 to a 9. I think it's easy to be swayed by the poor board, but that's got its own criteria. Ultimately, surround, full circular lighting, plenty space, and I know where I'm standing. So for dart setup, it's a revised 9 out of 10. Well, I don't usually film from the toilets, but I certainly gave it an extra shake or two there after reading that sign. Now, I've asked on previous vlogs what this is, so I now know it's bar billiards. I wouldn't know how to play it, but it looks from the ancient times, but hey, it's still £1 a game. Now there's evidence of a pool table, pool cues. There's certainly, and we've got a pool chalk there, but there's certainly no pool table in this pub. We do have bar billiards in this little sports area. Look at that, booking office. This I'm assuming this was a disused train station booking office, ticket office back in the day, unless it's just themed as such, but it's very authentic theming if that's what it is. And what's this? I've not seen one of these in a long time, a pinball machine. The Addams Family. Well, it is Wellingborough, but all the wall decor is relating to locomotives, rail. It's just like being in someone's house. It's absolutely lovely. Bespoke carpets, furniture. I mean, there's some stuff through here worth looking at. There's more of those trains. There's loads of those behind the bar too, but look at this. Great Western Railway. Smoking prohibited on the toilet door. Station master. Okay. But look at this. This is back towards the lounge and the beer garden. Warning, do not trespass in the railway. Penalty £200. So this is, well, I don't know what that is. It would be a darts cabinet in the land of the giants. Yeah, this is like something I've never seen before. We've got the main bar just through there. Gents bar. Ladies toilet. Nice little sign here. I do like that. Water feature in the beer garden here. Very nice. But yeah, there's just something very unique about this pub. I really do like it. I'd come back here. And look at that door. It's like someone's front door. And for general atmosphere and environment, it's a 10 out of 10. So all that remains is check out the episode number, which is 62. We're starting at treble 10. He's 52. That's not 12. That's not 12. Wow, 2 dots off the board from 52. Okay, change of bevel. But same outcome. 7 off, that is 45. 6, leaves 27. Well, 6 darts in, the majority of them have missed their intended target. But double 4 remaining. Well, my darts are so bad, I've actually dislodged the number ring. Well, double 2. No, wrong bed, miles away. I'm scared to touch that number ring. It's come miles away from the board now. Double 4. There we have it. Okay. Well, awful darts, obviously. Series average across it. Was that 13 darts? Or 16? Series average across the screen. One of the nails is missing, so I'm going to try and repair this before I leave. I do like that sign. Have a quick read. So yeah, in summary, well, what I find that was, really enjoyed that. So it's a total of 29 out of 40 for the Locomotive, Wellingborough. I'm off to swim with dolphins, only joking. And by the way, I never did manage to fix that number ring on the board. So I've left it as it was, so hopefully it'll encourage him to buy a new one, because let's face it, invested in a great darts light there. We've got the darts mat, got a decent setup, so come on, buy a new board. See you in the next one. I'm now off to the Crown, see if there's a board there, and if so, you'll see that vlog next week. Thanks for watching.